live, baby.
Let's go.
Shiny's in the chat tonight. Let's go.
Oh, really?
He is.
Oh,
what's going on with my light here? We might have to get some replacement studio equipment for the new year.
I think so.
It's dying on me. It's dying hard.
Are you sure, dude? Are you not just streaming from prison right now? Is that what you're...
I'm actually in hiding. I escaped from prison. I'm underground right now.
Ah, okay. Just blink twice if you're in danger.
Cell phone hotspot.
All right, sounds good. What is up, everybody? Happy Monday night over here.
It is. Monday's over now, finally. Now we get to do the fun stuff on Monday.
Is it not the Monday-est Monday, as of like last week?
No, last week was the Monday-est Monday, for sure.
All right. Well, guess what? Tonight, boys, you know what it is? Just the three of us. We can talk all night.
How many do we have in a row? I mean, I wasn't here last week, so it was technically just three of you and two of you.
True. It was just the three of us last week, technically.
Technically.
I've been checked out because we didn't have the show on Wednesday. We had the game night Thursday, and then I wasn't there for the live stream. I just got to catch some of it on my phone and then watched it the next day.
Oh, I know.
So it's been like a whole week without podcasting.
Well, what'd you think? What'd you think of it? Was it a good episode?
This wasn't as good as your normal one. It was missing something.
The X Factor was gone.
Something wasn't right that episode.
Dude, yeah, it actually was been weird. We did a nice little game night though, dude. Shout out to Kick over there. We got some new platform running over there, and on top of that, we ran some four dubs over there on some good old Fortnite. What is it, 2016 again?
It is. Shout out to Eddie Z for the fourth man with the dubs on us that night.
We definitely got to try some ranked because I didn't realize it, and then when I went and watched you, and I was like, there's a lot of bots in there, which was disheartening. Because I was like, I was killing it. I was like, I had great rounds there. Again, like 15,
it wasn't bots.
20 kills. And I was like, it's 9 of those are bots. Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But yo, shout out to everybody hanging out with us tonight. This is F35 Live, our weekly live stream. We're here every Monday night from 9 p.m. Eastern to maybe 11 p.m. Eastern. Tonight, it's just the three of us. So get ready to DGen, guys. It's DGen night. We haven't done one of these in a few weeks. We've had so many guests on. Shout out to Render for last week over at Weird Digital, filling in for Tom. Who had some internet issues. Tom's always got internet issues. Doesn't matter which one. One of them does.
One of them's having a rough time, right? Yeah, it's a good chance, right? You got one, 2/3 chance.
But tonight we got everybody back. We got some good projects. We got the community up and running. Shout out to everybody over in chat right now. You got Eddie Z early. Hit that like button. He said it. Not my words, his. Tommy said, "Are we live, baby?" TJ.
We live, baby.
Oh. I'm snuck in with it.
Did you really just time it up that well?
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to sound listening back. In my mind, it sounded like TJ was just a half a second behind, but I love it.
It was pretty perfect. Yeah.
Nice. You got Rez F35 Mod over in chat. What up? Rob Oside 3000 D5 FOMOFO Shiny. Also over F35 Mod in chat. What a treat tonight, man. French Toaster. I like that over there. Oh, you did? My bad. I've never said French toaster.
No, the shiny thing.
Oh, all right. My bad. I'm just getting through the intros. You know how it is. FDE, MF or FDE over in the chat. Shout out to you, Ozzy, Dusty Death, J-Dubs, Peter Nelson, Loki Nunu? The Wacky Nunu? I don't know if I've used that before. I feel like we've talked about that in a previous episode. And Manga Business. Shout out to you guys over in chat tonight. Deco as well for showing up over here. Yo, where are we going, boys? Are we back? Is the bull market
starting?
Back?
I hope so.
Are we there? Are we there yet?
We're not there, but I mean, it's nice to see the green candlesticks.
I'm excited. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point for sure.
Boys, I don't think haven't seen this number in a while. 40 cents. Yo, I don't know. I'm still skeptical, right? Like everybody's like, I don't know, bull trap. Maybe, we get a little excited. Are we going to crash and burn? Or are we past that stage now?
I don't know. Someone posted something slightly depressing saying the last time that Bitcoin was at $40,000, that ADA was at 95 cents, I think it was. So we're not there yet where we were, but it is nice to see that we're at 40 cents.
Dude.
Why'd you have to say that, TJ?
Because I just saw it like an hour ago.
TJ's going to bring us down. No, I don't know. I don't know if we're down. Like I don't know what kind of downside. I mean, anything can happen, right? They could just be still psyching us out, giving us something to hang on to. It's the holiday season, you know, the gift that keeps on giving. In a row, I guess, right before our Christmas money comes in. But no, I don't know. For me, it's exciting just for like, you know, it's a little bit of a positive kind of outlook on it for like family and stuff. They're like, oh, hey, crypto, I heard it's doing a little bit better. It's like, yeah, that's right. You don't even know about it yet. I'm way down right now, but I need this to go back up. I need this money. They have no idea how bad I am right
dependent on it.
I need this money to go up. No, for me, like outlook wise, it's nice. It also, like I said, it does like the like kind of makes you evaluate yourself sometimes. It's like, yo, if this train's running right now, like, am I just, if I got too many bags packed in one spot? I always think about that sometimes. Like, do all these NFTs, these native tokens, maybe am I spread out enough with different crypto, or am I all in Cardano? Like, what am I doing? And it makes you kind of do like a little self-evaluation sometimes when you start to see the price goes up. It wakes you up, if anything, right?
Well, you might start seeing more people just sell some stuff off as far as NFT goes and try to accumulate more ADA just to have more ADA as the price continues to rise.
Yeah. Ooh,
dude,
man.
100%, for sure. I mean, that's what we've seen in the past where people have been holding so long that they're just like, finally, I got to a point, I'm out of here. Like, I'm done.
Yep.
Oh, 100%. Well, I think a lot of people are kind of on this sentiment right now. Dusty says we're on a roller coaster on the way up. DeFi said I'm ready for the drawback over there.
I don't think it'll be a huge drawback, though. I don't think it's going to go back to like 20, 25 cents. I don't think it'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah. FDE says we'll see retracements, but the market is definitely bottom unless something catastrophic happens.
I agree with that. 100%.
Yeah. DeFi.
Yo, Curly Knox's meme response this weekend, I was dying. That was such a good response.
I don't think I saw that one.
It goes for like with the Shiny situation. Because
Shiny
had you pull it up, Tommy, if you got it ready to go.
Shiny, RIP. For anybody who's not familiar with our Discord at all, or if you guys ever just stop in there, we have a channel that originally started as Zip and Flip, right? Like we made some plays, you bought some NFTs, you made some ADA, right? And it was a nice little way to celebrate that. Over time, it got a little bit more popular as things happened. The bear market hit. We had the Zip and Rip channel, RIP, over there, where you posted your losses, right? Yep. It happens to the best of us. Showcase the losses here, right? So Shiny showcased the loss. Said finally after 2 years, he fell for a scam, man. RIP to Shiny, 250 ADA. And yeah, we got, obviously there's some support. Everybody, shout out to everybody over there. But one hit him with this one got me too. Those motherfuckers, right?
That was good, but this one I genuinely was laughing out loud for
dude.
Time.
That's why I posted the Adam Sandler gift to this too, because I was exactly like I was in the morning. I woke up and I was just dying. Want me to kill them?
If you haven't seen the movie, you might not be as funny to you, but because of the movie reference that I had to it,
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, you know us. They know our humor too well. Shout out to Shiny and Curly Knox over there. That's so good. Anyway,
Anyways,
moving
that is
on.
sad though. About we haven't heard a rug or scam story from there in a bit. I feel like that was it's not that those still don't happen. I just think that things are just kind of so slow. People aren't even really looking. There's not enough hype to really scam as many people as there used to be.
Yeah.
It's like nobody cares, right? When nobody cares about anything, nobody's really trying to scam you that much, right? There's like not too much value.
Well, it's also when there's all that hype going on. It's easy. You can kind of take advantage of the hype because people are excited. They're trying to get deals. They're trying to get in on things before they run. So you can kind of like, hopefully they're not going to check as much. But yeah, always sad when that happens. Definitely kind of one of those things we all wear as a badge. Happened. You first time? You too?
Yep. Me, I've taken so many losses throughout the years. Also, shout out to you guys over there in chat. I sold my 400 and I was getting a little shit for that. Like, you idiot. Now it looks like it might have been a good move over there. So yeah, sometimes your loss is maybe a gain, even if you have to take a little bit of an L.
Yep.
Over there. What else we got going on?
What is the floor of the 400 right now?
400 is, let's see, where are they? They are $7.99. I mean, that's still very impressive for what it is, right?
It is.
Like,
it rode up to just under 2,000 at one point. I was over 2,000 for a little bit of time.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it. Just probably because I'm terrible at making plays. But I almost hit accept on a collection offer for like 1,700 ADA, and I should have just done it.
Oh wow!
Why didn't you?
Damn. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know, it was a gift, but then I was like, yeah, it's a gift, but then it's like, you know, like whatever.
1700
you know,
I mean, technically, you sold your gift, you bought back in.
Yeah, so I was trying to participate. You know, I stayed active with them for a little bit, and there's definitely a lot of. I mean, there's only 6% listed right now, so you can't get mad about that. And they're still holding up pretty well.
I love the loyalty.
Well, why has it gone down a bit?
We need to have an episode of Hoarders, but for NFT wallets.
Well, one of the reasons that it went down, I mean, I feel like, is they posted an announcement. I don't know. I'm about to get kicked out of the 400 for showing this. I don't even care, to be honest with you, because I'm not in the 400. So I'm going to show it. It's not. I don't know. I was in there. I was verified, and I wasn't verified. So I'm going to show this over here. Whatever. Guys, sue me. This was posted in their Discord yesterday. And like it was an announcement channel basically saying Ministry of Propaganda Proclamation available now directly from the Master of Coin, which is one of their mods over there. It said official money changer of the 4, and this token AVREVs, and 445 AVREVs equaled 100 ADA, and you could send up to 3,500 maximum purchase of 3,500 ADA. And people sent a lot of money to this address, AVREVs. And then they were getting back about 445 per 100 ADA. I don't know what it was for. And at one point, someone had created like a liquidity pool on MinSwap, and people were trading it. Other people got airdropped this for holding on to it. I think they got like 10 times this amount right here. I saw a few people sell it for a few hundred ADA. And then I have no idea what happened with it afterwards. But that kind of sketched some people out, right? Understandably so, without knowing what a token was for, with, you know, asking people to send ADA. I think that may have sketched some people out. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But it was interesting to say the least. And then the liquidity kind of got pulled from that thing this morning. So there really wasn't much going on. And I think over on their Twitter, they posted a thing about like a wishing well. There was, where is it at over here? I'll pull it up. I've got, just open up something right here. 400.
It probably doesn't help too that like nobody knows who's behind the project.
Yeah, they said like a coin in a wishing well. So I don't know. I mean, it's the hard part, right? It's all speculation and hype.
Yep.
So I don't know what that meant. If they're like holding on to it, maybe there'll be a use case for it. But it was just kind of like weird that they posted and asked people for that without really explaining too much about it. And then they posted this over on Twitter today too, about all the people maybe like the project's going up in flames now. Maybe as a reference to that. Maybe all the people leaving and going into the fire. I don't know, but we'll see. You got to keep the people's attention somehow, especially when there's not much information, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, it's kind of a interesting tactic to kind of post that and expect people to send all that ADA there, just after not really saying too much about what's going on with the project and where it's going. So that was very strange to see that. I mean, I know they had a lot of hype around the initial airdrop. That was good for people, but to expect people to pay the ADA now, that's a pretty bold move, Cotton.
Hey,
and that's always hard, like to judge. I think too. Like obviously, it's great that people are excited about your airdrop, but I mean, at the same time, like how much can you really gauge interest when you're just getting something for free? So of course, you're be somewhat excited if there's anyone interested at all in the project about getting something for free. That for most people, their plan is to just flip for free money right away.
Oh, reading back, they said 400's calling their lawyers on me right now. Over there. Yeah, that was what okay. So thanks for the shout out, Rez, over there. Airdrop 4,444 of the AVREVs token over there. And then you need yeah, I agree with DeFi FOMO on this too. I want to stick with them, but I'm not trying to buy more AVREVs, even if I had the ADA, which I don't. And Rez, yes, I do. I need a few more windows open right now. Got a lot of them tonight to get through. FDE says projects created by ChatGPT.
That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see is those tabs. That means we got stuff to talk about finally.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah, I think Shiny at one point, it was like 60,000. So that's pretty crazy that people were sending that in. So if I wasn't supposed to show that, my bad. Sorry, not sorry. Screen grab it.
Well, didn't that already happen though? When people already were talking about it?
Yeah, but I don't know if they deleted that or not. But
you saved it?
Oh yeah. Hey, sometimes they come to our Discord, man. We got a little enough alpha going in there.
There you go. I get it.
But anyway, yeah, shout out to maybe the bull market happening. Maybe it's already started. Maybe we're getting tricked. I think we're on the right path right now. I saw also like
the roller coaster bull market starting. I like that. I'm fine with that.
I saw that like gold was like at an all-time high recently.
Yeah, totally. Definitely have a lot of gold. Absolutely, me too.
So much gold, right? I got a lot of digital gold, right?
Hopefully it's gold. I don't know. Hopefully it's not copper or some shitty. I don't know.
I don't know, man. But anyway,
shitty. What am I saying? But yeah, no, you definitely want to. You're talking about your ADA, right? I'm hoping that's gold. Diamond in the rough, Aladdin style.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What was Gold Member's name? In Austin
Gold Member. What was Gold Member's name?
Yeah.
Gold Member.
No, he had a name. He had an actual name. He said it in the very beginning. He said, "This is."
Yeah, as aptly known as Gold Member because he lost his member in a terrible gold smelting accident.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he did have a name. It's probably like Augustus
Von.
Yeah, something Van something. It's Dutch.
Johan van der Smut.
That's it.
There you go. Better known as Gold Member. For all you people wanting to know that fun fact. But let's jump over into some topics here tonight, guys. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of good projects, a lot of big projects that we're following, and then a new one that's on the horizon. I think that's on a lot of people's radar right now, and you probably know them, some of the community members, the people, the artists behind it. So we'll take a look at OMEN a little bit later. Tom, I don't know what's going on in that background right now.
Actually, I think Tom's actually gonna like the OMEN art if he hasn't seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with my background?
It just sounded like you're having a party back there for a second, but it got real quiet. I think you're in prison, dude. Like you said, we're.
I think it's Monday Night Football.
Oh,
and
okay.
I think the neighbors have their porch door open. They're getting a little rowdy.
Yeah, that could be it.
You never know, Deco. You never know.
No, I didn't get refunded. Shout out to the Avrios. What it would be great. Okay, let's get into some topics, dude, because we got a lot to get into, man. I just get distracted.
So we're gonna dial it back now, guys. It's been a good night. We appreciate everyone tuning in. Oh wait, am I jumping ahead?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh no, let's get started, man. Shout out to our first project of the night. One we're gonna also talk about a little bit later this week, or maybe at some point. I don't know when the video will drop, but you guys will soon see it. Little alpha over here, Goombles. Dude, they are getting close to getting the game in your hands, especially if you own a Goomble. Over here, did this little teaser over here for, they got the revamped like artwork right there. I guess that's like the first 3D like model look at it, like the third body type or whatever it is. And they've got like the full like marketing video going here. Looks exactly like a video game would for like an app store or just anywhere.
Yep, 100%.
The 3D looks really good, very well polished compared to like where, like I said, what we originally saw over here. So I said it's almost time. They had a lot of news drop over in December or November, and it looks like you got a mint coming up this month. You've got some pre-alpha game access, maybe some gameplay coming here soon. So I do love this. This seeing like the App Store and the Google Play like icons on here starts to like give it like that. Okay, this is real.
It's real. Yeah, it's real. Yep. Legitimate for sure. It's not just like, oh, they've just been saying this for the past year. It's actually come on, Kat. It's actually happening. It's real deal. Dude, it's exciting.
I'm looking forward to actually getting a chance to play this, sit down with Farmer Nash and do a nice little video on this.
None of us have Androids, right? We're all on iPhone.
Yes.
Yep, that is true. So
we'll see the difference there. So I'm sure there'll be complications with coming both those sides. But seeing this for the first time like on Cardano is gonna be really cool.
Oh, 100%. The funniest thing is too, I saw a post from L. I don't know if you guys saw this today. He posted, you guys can't wait to play Goombles tonight. He's got like the pre-access stuff. And then in the background, he's got a little like Pornhub tab up over there. Ryan Creamer. Farmer Nash just goes, why, dude? Like, why? That was a nice little cheeky nod over there. But hey,
videos, play a game or two.
Yep. I don't know what L's doing over there, man. He's got a Red Bull. He's got a long night ahead of him, man. That's all I can see. But yeah, no, Goombles over here, they are starting to drop sneak peeks. Remember that third body type we talked about, the mint cupping? I think it's on December 13th for the last body type over here. We saw this one where TJ, you were making fun of me because I was like, there's not much traits to really work with on this one. And you're like, what gave that away? The candy on the mouth over there. But I didn't realize like this was like the full like body type with like the little like square heads. I didn't realize like that's how like it was going to be. And they started dropping like other teasers of like, I was like, what would it actually look like for your current Goomble? Like, because the artwork for your current Goomble is going to get like the actual body to kind of like line with the game a little bit more as far as the branding goes.
That's cool.
So okay, like to see like the round heads and things like this now, it makes a little bit more sense. Like what your actual Goomble will look like if it gets upgraded. And they're starting to add like partner traits as well. So here's the Mallard Order shout. Happy Mallard Monday, which we'll be talking about here in a bit as well.
Yep.
But it's cool to see some of the partner traits because they look, you know, obviously these look great. The Dirt Bird mask over here is amazing. And then this one was actually really cool to see today too.
Really good. I like the Dirt one a lot.
The Ore mask as well. And they got, look at that, a little shout out to the peppermints as the eyes instead of like the little red ones right here. Just theming it up as usual. But
they're really thinking that out. I like that quite a bit. And I like these, you know, these, obviously that's just smart marketing as far as it seems like that's as much connection goes to the projects, but, you know, just getting those community members that will be a little bit more attractive to those, I'm sure.
100%. I'm curious to see what other partner traits they have because you know it's fun to like pay homage to other things, and sometimes they work like really well too, like on your actual like current collection. So it'll be cool to see what they all come up with. I'm looking forward to the mint.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just wanted to say too, I like that Farmer Nash is definitely a member like of the community himself, and you know, keeps active, not only promoting his own project but just with other projects. Whether he's commenting on them, critiquing them. So I always like that too when we see that, because it's always, I don't know, it's a difficult line to walk for sure between being able to pay homage to something, or if you're like a newer project coming in and you're like, hey, look, we made a bunch of Dirt Birds and all these famous projects that we've never really talked to or know any of the people on the teams, but we're going to like piggyback off some of their hype by just making, hey, recognizable things for our new mint. Where I like that he's at least, you know, interacts with all these projects and, you know, is a friend of the community at least.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That's the way you want it to see, right? Like when it feels like an actual like partnership, like collab. It's not just like,
or just, you're just paying tribute. Just like, hey, I love these projects. We know you do too. We're not like ripping off their art, but we are bringing in like that cool headband or that cool mask that everyone, you know, identifies that with. Just makes it a little bit more fun. And then obviously, like I said too, it's just smart marketing when you have, of course, shared members of these communities are going to come in and be like, damn, I love Mallard. I go crazy for Mallard stuff. I'm going to buy this one. Absolutely. It just makes sense.
Well, it's nice to see too, like founders working together and cheering each other on. It's not just one trying to be like better than everyone else. It's everyone literally working together.
We're all gonna make it. Oh, yeah.
Exactly. We're all gonna make it for real. That's how they kind of live by. So I love to see it.
Dude, look at now Snek. Like, right? Those Chill Kongs, they inspired the Snek meme. And then in turn, the Snek community turned back and paid homage and gave love back to the Chill Kongs who originally the Magic Kongs. Because now you look at the price of those, that's an example, I guess, of a trait that like really went crazy, right? Like people, they inspired a meme, but got a whole project started, got a whole new group of people on board under Cardano, and then they found the NFT. You're like, where did this come from? Oh, this was part of this collection, and then the price of those things was like, you know, they're significantly higher than the base floor.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to kind of go back and forth. So yeah, if you're a fan of this
kind
project,
of branding,
yeah, it's a cool way to look at it. But yeah, this would be really cool, especially if you're like an Ore collector. It's just perfect. Or same thing with the Mallard and that. But I still can't get over the little trailer right here, man. It looks really, really well done. So if that's anything indicative of like what the gameplay is going to be like in like on mobile, like they're like the polishedness of it, it's going to be. I'm excited for what we're getting a chance to play here soon. Especially the early access. Plus, you get a mint, dude. Next week, you get a mint.
If you have a short body or long body, get the wait list.
That is next the 13th, next Wednesday is the mint. The last 5,000. If you hold tall, was it tall and round?
Yep. Tall
and round. They have not put a mint price out yet, but there will be a difference between whitelist price and public price, and they will be minting through Brave Dogs.
Great.
Yep. And you'll get 2 whitelists for one. They're holding the round body and tall body on that. So keep an eye on Goombles, but man, they feel like if anybody's got a chance to make it on like the mobile gaming route on Cardano, they're definitely one of the leaders in that. It feels like,
and they're moving fast. So if you really think about it, like it's only been a year since just over a year when he announced his project and then it dropped in mint, and that he's really pushing to get it coming out soon here. So that's very impressive that it's moving that fast.
100%.
He had that plan. You could see him, you know, he executed what he wanted to do from the start. It wasn't just like, hey, we're making something fun. Now what the fuck do I do with this? He knew where he was going. And, you know, it's also refreshing to see that where he leads it the whole way.
Well, they partnered up. The big thing for them with like the mobile and stuff was that Magic Media, that partnership they made in order to get the the mobile app version of it and that stuff out. I don't know if it was from like the mint funds they raised for the first like 5,000 of them, where they were able to hire them on for that partnership in order to get it executed. Like we saw Yummy recently hire on another game dev, a group of 10 people that are going to help develop the card game, like just getting the funds to do that. But whatever it is, like you gotta, they have a vision, and like you said, if they can execute that, they're doing a great job so far, and their branding is super high quality too. Like it's very well done. So it feels like they've got a shot for sure, and I think they're gonna do well.
It's really refreshing too when projects or just businesses in general reach out for outside help just to kind of make it that much better for their holders or just the people that are the consumers that are buying their products. So it's always good to see that people that are doing that.
100%. Absolutely. I mean, like we've talked about this, they know what their strengths are too, especially coming from this NFT side where, they don't necessarily, it's not like we're in the gaming industry or something with some of these projects. So for them to say, hey, we've got the marketing, we built the community, we know the side for NFTs and working that marketplace, but when it comes to game dev or something, we need to make sure we're using our resources and money and time correctly. I'm not going to pay myself a shit ton of money to sit here and try and learn something when I can, just pay someone possibly less or pay a little bit more, but save time and get this out and working correctly. So I definitely love to see that for sure.
Absolutely.
I remember when they first came out too, like obviously Goombles was super hyped, like Farmer Nash coming over from another chain. Like it was definitely a hyped mint early on. And I remember the listing of these. Remember they were like close to like 30% like plus listed when they first came out. And now they're down to about 10% here. So the community's accepted, I feel like, Goombles over time. Like they definitely, I feel like, had a tougher barrier to entry a little bit when it came to being accepted by like the Cardano community. Like people were obviously looking at like Nash and they're like, oh, they're just coming over as like a cash grab for Cardano from another chain. And he really, like you said, Tom, has embraced the community, has really gotten to know people and been a champion for Cardano as well. So we're rooting for him.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Goombles, man.
It's been a lot of fun to see.
Absolutely. Well, let's keep it moving over here. Shout out to the Goombles. Shout out to Farmer Nash. I'm just waiting for the banger comment over here. And
I was going through some comments real quick. Sammy says Jar Studio press release for their new art collection coming Thursday. So keep an eye out. Going to be big time ETH and Tesla's quality art, but here on Cardano.
I heard, dude. Remember Jarheads?
I love Jarhead art. I do. Man,
that was such a crazy. That was such a fun time. Like earlier, I forget when they minted. But I remember how crazy they were at one point. They were like a few hundred ADA floor. They were up there. I remember wasn't Charles that copied the PFP for them?
Yes.
I think it was, yeah. And I remember that whole debate. That was such a crazy time. Shout out to Jarheads over here. I hadn't looked at them in a while. Yeah, dude, it was the Charles one. I had to think back about that. It caused such a controversy in the space back then. Because you're like, right.
That was we talked about that for quite a bit on one of the episodes, I think, even whenever that was of just like it was a weird thing to analyze too. We never kind of looked at something like that.
It's just a different perspective, dude, right? I
think people are looking at it like in the wrong lens in a sense. Like we talked about this already. Like he's posting their art, so obviously he's giving them traction and marketing. So that's great. It's a win-win, in my opinion.
I agree that it was great because it was later down the line, like it got so much attention to Jarheads that I think that net positive for them as far as like gaining like some exposure. That was like the trade-off, right? Like Charles, like he rocked it. He thought it was cool enough to rock.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's confident enough for like an artist.
100%.
People want to get into the politics so you can, but I think that's a cool thing to do.
Yeah, they said, we can come on your show anytime this month. That'd be sweet to get him on the show.
Dude, yeah. We got a busy month too, man. We were just talking about that. Is that we really don't have too much time left in the month. Like the month is coming to a close. We're going to hit our 100th episode in 2 weeks from now, boys. The 22nd, our 22nd. That's probably going to be our last episode of the year too. Because we're probably going to take the last week out.
Beautiful.
That's a great way to go out, right?
We got to figure out, are we doing anything special?
Oh, man, I don't know where we go from here, man.
In-person podcasts.
Let's do it. Let's get the boys
together. Don't know how to set that up. We don't have the equipment because we never do that.
Tommy's got a big fancy office somewhere. I'll show you the equipment.
We actually got a studio. It's just a matter of getting it to upload or cut. I don't know.
I mean, it's like
we could make it
happen.
happen.
They let us do that there?
Yeah, I can make that work.
Okay. All right. We'll think about it then. I like this. All right. That would be fun. That would be cool.
And that,
and also I don't have to drive very far. Sorry, TJ.
Yeah, Tom's got about like a 20-minute drive. TJ a little bit more.
2 hour
not
drive.
too bad though, to be honest with you.
It's not bad.
No. But one thing that's going down, let's talk about this tonight, dude. Shout out, you got the Mallard hat rocking for Mallard Monday over here. But you know what else we got today, guys? In honor of, we always got a beer up there, but check it out. Happy Mallard Monday.
Very nice.
I'm jealous.
Over here tonight. I haven't been holding on to this for like the first like 30 minutes of this, trying not to take a sip. But shout out.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to give it away. Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've been hanging on to it for a little bit. You can see the green screen in the background's taken out. That's green, obviously, behind it.
Can you put your hands or one hand behind it?
No, it still just it picks up the green screen. It's not that's more camera lighting and focus. It's still pick up the green.
Yeah, but it looks nice, dude. Shout out to Swamp Water as well over there. And I think theirs is extra hoppy IPA for anybody who's interested. But dude, yeah, this came in today. I ordered 2 4-packs, and it's really good, I have to say.
I love IPA beer, so I would definitely enjoy that.
100%. And this is part of their collaboration with different stuff. And they're a cross-chain, or they're not from Cardano, but they partnered up with a Cardano project, which I think is dope. I think their brewery is, I want to say it was Hackensack. Yeah, Hackensack, New Jersey. Brewed and packaged by the Alimentary Brewing Company, Hackensack, New Jersey, for Swamp Water brand, which Swamp Water brand is out of Sheridan. Is that Wisconsin or Wyoming? Wyoming. It's W-Y, Wyoming?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Sheridan, Wyoming. Got it. There you go.
Yes, I mean, hit us up on our Twitter or join our Discord. Hit us up on there too. Or either of those will work.
Yeah. Getting into Mallard Monday over here. Shout out to the Mallards. Shout out to Demos, Nemesis, and the whole team over there. And shout out to the Raiders Guild, man, for getting some exposure to and some fun again to the Cardano community, man. I don't know if you guys have been on Twitter at all over the last few weeks, and obviously we've tested Raiders Guild a little early for being holders over there. But to see this starting to kind of come to light right now, man, everybody's talking about it. And it's really, I feel like it's working even better than maybe intended when they first got out to set to develop this. I think it's huge.
Well, I just think the community really sees the testament of the just the core Mallard community in general already as it is. So like if you're incorporating other projects to get the Mallard community to go out there and do tasks and like, share, and comment their posts, it just helps that project that they're partnered with even more, because the Mallards show up to all those posts, honestly.
100%. Well, not even the reason that they show up is because there's an incentive. There's like a mutual, like a reciprocal relationship for it, right? Like a nice, like symbiotic one between the two, right? If we do this for you, you get this, like, and it goes back and forth, which I just noticed in this video. I didn't even pay attention to this, but you've been earning gold on the Raiders Guild platform, and behind it is the bronze tier, silver tier, and gold tier, which they had a great space with the Ape Society the other day with Lara over there, and I want to say Elle and a few other people. And they did drop that. I forgot Demosthenes dropped this in there. That depending on what level inside the Raiders Guild you are, like if you're 1 through 3 or 1 through 4 or whatever it is, you can only claim up to like the bronze tier. Where if you're like the middle set level, you can get the silver tier packages. And then if you're like level 10 plus or whatever it is, that's where that gold tier. So it keeps people from like who are really on top of it, like not from abusing this. I guess the thing, and you have a set number of days before you can claim again. Like you can't claim every single day.
Yeah.
So they've got like balance, checks and balances to it.
Of course,
but
because people would just be farming the shit out of that for everything that if they could.
Absolutely. Well, shout out to Anax Amanda over here. I haven't even said your name in a while because I haven't seen it, dude. Shout out to you. But yeah, Raiders Guild is very well, incredibly made over here. Because if you guys have used it recently, which RIP, hadn't reloaded over there.
Or added to it.
Yeah, that was one of the big things, is that they're starting to get the partner projects. We talked about the Ape Society last week, and I remember we were like, I think Hosky was on there, but they hadn't had it officially announced yet. But now Hosky is another one of their partner projects here. And, you know, they got a few test tasks, which I think these ones just expired. Ape Society's got a couple of them that are out there right now. And then obviously Mallard Order's got their own as well.
Look at you completing those tasks.
Yo, your boy over here. I really wish somebody need drop me one more so I could be number 35 over here. I think the top 20 are getting rewards right now, from what I read at the end of the season. And then they're gonna pick 20 random ones after that as well to earn some rewards. But the coolest stuff about this too is
don't pick Tommy.
Pick me, please. Or I can grind my way into it. You can, that way there's no choice. But you get this gold over here from doing
10.
Oh damn, Rez, look at you over here. You get gold and XP for doing these tasks, where the gold is the stuff you're going to be able to get rewards for. So like the XP obviously shoots you up on the leaderboard, but the gold throughout whatever season you're in can actually earn you rewards. And that's where you saw like those chests right there. And then also like, hey, you can get a relic, you can get some physical merch, you can get Ada rune or whatever it may be. This is where I can see like this starting to really ramp up. Like you get the engagement, which is like real tangible like engagement on Twitter. It's not just bots. It helps boost that algorithm like in an organic way. And I know DGods just launched something super similar to what this is.
That. Yeah.
And it's like that's the vision that Mallard Order has, is that they were already working on this. Those huge props to the team for always kind of being ahead of the curve. We talked about them with ordinals and stuff. The invitation letter kind of meta was created with them over here on Cardano, and they've always just seen they're visionaries. The team is very
they're dialed in, and they're expert marketers. Honestly, they know exactly what people want or consumers want. Not even just Web3 people, just consumers in general. They know exactly where the curve's going. They know exactly where to hit it right before it happens. So they are very well at doing that.
100%, man. Like I don't know. For me, it's like how many times can they get it right over here? It just feels like they're always on top of their stuff, and that's why I think a lot of people are sold on Mallards. And maybe I've seen a lot more activity for them as well recently. Like prices have been kind of steady around like this 400 ADA floor. But I see more and more people starting to post about it, and maybe even people are taking advantage of like the clout that you can get from it, right? Like, hey, I bought a new Mallard today. Let's see if they'll raid my post. Right, like that social interaction, like that trade-off that you get from that, people are willing to spend for that, which is going to be interesting because they put up that who should be a partner for us. Can you imagine? Like I mentioned it over there for F35, so not to be biased, but I think Freedom 35 would be a great candidate as a YouTube content creator, showcasing the power of Raiders Guild. 100%. I'm just saying, if you want to rate us, dude, rate it. But can you ask for the YouTube side of things? Like, hey, we got organic like people who may have just not know who we are on YouTube, or just anybody, right? And they want to go ahead and do a Raiders like a task to go ahead and raid that, sub to the channel. That's one of the requirements or whatever it may be. Like you get organic engagement for doing that. So there's a benefit there for somebody who may want to do that. Right?
Well, that's always been, I think, their plan. I think they even said too back in the day that you needed maybe even relics. I think it was to be not maybe partnered with them, or to get a feature like that for a short period of time, just to kind of use what they have. I couldn't remember specifically what it was in their paper, but I think something was like that. Well, yeah, that's great for anybody new, like starting out, whether it be an NFT project, whether it be YouTube, whatever the case may be. It's just great for new businesses in general to get exposure to people.
And on top of that too, like actually maybe get some people who are interested in what it is that you're doing. Like obviously it's gotten a lot of attention to Mallards, but hey, Hosky, like I wasn't really paying attention to Hosky, but they got a cool post that got rated. It got me to think about, well, hey, what is this that they're doing? And then maybe it allows me to maybe branch out and get a little bit of engagement with their community or whatever it is that they're doing.
I know we're going to talk about it, but I will say they weren't necessarily a partner, but I saw a post with them last week. It was Porky Island and Mallard Order. I loved their post they did. It got me more interested in looking at them a little further too.
Dude,
right. So I know we're going to talk about it, but I'm just saying like that was just another example of a project that they were connected with that it got me looking at.
Oh yeah.
Well, it becomes one of those things. It's almost like, when we first started, we didn't have projects that we really do that well, besides maybe like Space Buds, and they weren't exactly out there endorsing a lot of projects. So we went to like places like YouTube and stuff, like where you really first started, Tommy, to kind of find where the ideas were going, where the new projects were coming out, because you're new and you're trying to find things. And as we stayed in it, we still have some of those people that we look to for advice. I know like Clark Kent, we still follow on Twitter and enjoy reading what they have to write. But then when it comes to projects like these that we trust and are a community member of, it really is, like in that case, TJ, like helpful when you're like, oh, let's actually take a look at what this is, because it's not just spam. It's not just someone random telling you, check this out. You already have this kind of preconceived idea of who they're coming, like who the project is, and your trust with them is already established.
Another good thing about this too, with like the sneak peeks of these videos, is think about like the gamified aspect of it too, right? With like us, is like we were just playing Fortnite again, right? Like you get the battle passes, Rocket League, same kind of thing. Call of Duty, all those went to that route. Well, if you look at this here in this image, it kind of alludes to that, of like we were talking about those chests that you can open for certain like bronze tier, silver tier, like gold tier. Well, if you look at it, kind of you can see underneath here, open the gold chest here, where it's got either an Ore, a Mallard, a Dirtbird, some Hosky, Society, Rune, or gold in there. Where you can actually get a shot at earning some NFTs, partner projects, DeFi coins. Like that gives you an incentive to want to engage with it as well, because you know technically, if you want to sell it for money, you can sell it for money. If you want to hang on to it, you can get a part of a cool community. You can do that as well. And then it incentivizes partner projects too, who are partnered with them. That hey, I can, you know, we can do it the Hosky like chest this week. Yep. So if you own anything from us, you can get a good like Hosky reward. Or same thing with Ape Society. Imagine if you can get an Ape Society from one of these chests, like how many people are going to be grinding that?
Well, it's cool because it already rewards people for doing the things they were already doing. You just got me thinking too, Tom. Like imagine like if social media adopted this kind of idea of the battle pass for their social media, like X. You do X amount of posts or whatever the case may be, and you get to earn maybe a free month of blue Twitter or X, we're going to call it. So all these incentives to just do things. That this is just like it might be people that might be adopt this in the future, like 100%. Social media might want to do this.
Yeah, and they've already got the technology, everything for it, the things in place. So it's how easy to maybe onboard. Some people are like, "Yo, that's a really good idea." Obviously, like with DeGods, what they're doing, it's essentially the same thing as this in their own way. And then who knows how this can continue to grow. This may be a new meta for a lot of projects that are trying to capture something similar. But the key thing to this that you got to have is a community and an incentive for people to want to use it. And I think they've got both here. Before the Raiders Guild was ever a thing, they had people doing these things. So now,
and it's not just a community. It's not just like having the holders. They have like the active community, people that not only are always almost seems like online, are also very interested in doing things like this and enjoy doing it. Like you said, like you were just saying, Tommy, like they were already doing this. They genuinely enjoy doing this and being that part of the community, sharing, learning. It's not just people. They don't just have a lot of people that hold too. They're all active on Twitter and active on these platforms, and it's really nice to see.
Absolutely. Shout out to the chat over here real quick. Well, you got the Farmer Nash, you're like maybe 20 minutes behind us right now, but we did just jump into some Goombles. Shout out to the banger comment. We were waiting for it a little bit earlier.
There it was. Yeah, Tommy gave us you gave us a pre-shout out, right, Tommy?
Yeah. We just talked about some Goombles. Shout out to Nash though. Shout out to the founders that show up over here on these live streams and give some support over to us and other content creators doing this, man. That always.
We didn't make Nash a shirt. Freedom 35 in the front, it says banger on the back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, dude. That's my favorite comment. Just waiting to see if Nash writes banger on there. Shout out to you, Nash, for showing up, man. And also cheers to Arrow Heart. I saw your post. He's heading out on the high seas for a few days. So have some safe travels, man. Get to where you're going safely, and hope you have a good trip, man. Appreciate you showing up over here every Monday night.
Absolutely.
Dusty Death says it sounds a lot like Big and Jelly Cubes in their collaboration with Brave Dogs and the Mystery Chest. Yeah, it's somewhat similar, right? I don't know to what Jason's plans are, if they're going with some sort. I remember when we talked to him, they had something where they were doing some sort of like social engagement thing as well through their platform. I don't know if it's in the same capacity as the Raiders Guild. And I know obviously the Mystery Chest is a way to get other communities involved where you can get prizes and stuff from them, as well as get people to engage. But I don't know the socialify part of Big and Jelly Cubes, but yes, it is a good way to projects can collab with each other. Absolutely. But yeah, you can see the impressions. Demosthenes is showing you the numbers here. Like this is the boost engagement that he's getting right now. This is real numbers, his stuff, or hopefully it's real numbers. He's not editing this. He's just behind the screen. Is like, I don't want to edit this. They're gonna yell at us, dude. Just JK. He said no portal coin. I don't know if you guys been seeing the portal coin stuff going on right now.
I really asked about that.
Yeah, I have not gotten into it. I see a lot of people from Old Money doing it, where you can grind for like this portal coin. Like the more that you do it, the more you get, kind of thing. I'm not into it too much. I don't know too much about it.
Is it on?
You haven't seen like a ton of like Portal? Like I
don't know. I haven't.
Dude. Portal coin, right here. Airdrop farming, and you just basically just farm your life away over here. And I don't even want to get into this right now, but yeah, you pretty much use their platform and engage with it. And the more you engage and spam or whatever it is, the more you earn their portal token. And it's just people just basically kind of like social media farming right now to earn this token. And I've seen a ton of people just farming Portal right now. I don't know that beyond that. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. That's my outsider's perspective view on that. And also shout out to TJ. We were talking Porkies, right? I said DeFi FOMO post that I grabbed a couple Porkies yesterday, and those MFers go hard on Twitter. We used them over on the thumbnail a little bit too today.
I love their Mallard rendition. That is so good,
dude. The artwork for Porkies, I've never been like a huge fan of their actual artwork, but dude, this was nice. I enjoyed this over here. They did the Mallards with Demos and Nemesis, Age Society. I'm assuming that's Congo, and Charles Hoskinson himself right here.
I like it.
Have you ever been to a Porky space or like listened to him?
No, I haven't actually.
Dude, you know he has like that crazy voice, right?
Well, I've heard him talk in a space, but I haven't been to a specific Porky space. No.
I was gonna see if you could
say
do
in other
the voice.
spaces. I don't think I've been to theirs.
TJ, can you do the voice? I know you like to do voices.
I have not even attempted that one yet because I haven't heard it.
You can't do that live on the podcast.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, you can't do that.
Not live. I mean, I've only heard it a few times.
You don't want to deep voice the TJ.
I have to attempt that off stream and listen to it a few times.
I just hurt my voice doing that. That just hurt me right there. To go to the
you got a man down now. Host is down.
I would die doing that all day long.
I wonder if they do use a voice changer like the whole time.
Die, bro.
Right?
I just tried to deep voice that for like half a second. I couldn't hold up more than 2 sentences. I'm coughing already. That hurts your voice, dude.
Well, the thing is, you have the tone and the accent, so that would be very hard to impersonate.
Yeah, oh yeah, so the accent's the hard
it's
part.
like if you were to be like, hey, do Donald Trump and then do him as like a guy from Spain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
accent and tone, it's hard.
Yeah. I can't do that. DJ the Island.
Stop, please.
All right, enough of that.
I'm going to mute your mic. I'm going to mute your mic.
All right, I'm back. But yeah, they got a space here with Mallard Order the 7th of this week, 7 p.m. UTC. That'll probably be fun to like show up to. If you guys want to just be entertained, I'd highly recommend showing up to these. They are minting too right now. By the way, I still they get me instead. I kind of want to mint every now and then every time I watch one of these or listen to one of these things. So I'll definitely be interested to see how this space goes. They've got the 8th Society on the 14th, and then they've got Hoskinson himself on a space on December 21st.
That's pretty wild.
Oh, that one, that'll be interesting. There's probably be a lot of people that show up to that just for like just to hear how that goes. Because Charles probably gonna be super confused when he goes down.
I think he'd have fun though. I think we'll have fun and roll with it.
Oh yeah. Wait, you don't want to go down to the island, TJ?
I mean,
all right, I'm out. What is everybody? Shout out to Toe Dipper over here. We're about almost halfway through. He goes, mint some Wubs, only 9 ADA. Make sure we hit you with a little Nafafa on that right there. Did you guys see these? So following up on the next, dude. All right. Are they delete the project?
We talked about Tommy or no? Was it the week before we talked about
Tom? No, we talked about them last week.
It was last week, yeah.
They were minting.
Tommy, we weren't here for the.
No, I wasn't here. No.
Did you see any of the conversation back?
Yes, you mean from the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching partially that night, and it was. I felt like I went back to like 2004, the quality and like audio I was getting on it. So I watched it the next day when I left. Because I just had to go leave my house too. I had to drive, so I could have internet the next day for work. So I actually had stuff I had to do. So I watched it during work the next day.
Well, I mean, I was hating them on him for the no neck thing, right? Like,
just hard the whole time.
Like they give the little bear some necks. But they, that didn't happen. Well, the Cardano community. They were not a fan of this. I think they minted like maybe 200-300 of these things, and I think they had 4,444 of them or something that were supposed to mint. Just did not go over well. Founder felt like everybody was bullying him, from what I understand, and pretty much was like, "Yeah, we're not minting these things anymore." Kind of shut it down, and then got some mixed feedback. They did a space and stuff, and this didn't go their way. Tough thing. I said I've learned my lesson from bringing the vibes back to Cardano. Anything bringing the vibes only to me doesn't really help me at this time. And that's that's not just hate. Like, I feel like you gotta come with something, man. And bringing the vibes in this market right now with nothing really on the horizon yet. I know they had like a platform they were working on. I don't know if it was similar to
that phrase is like triggering to you. You're like, your guy starts to twitch, bringing the vibes.
I don't know if it was like a Raiders platform or something like that.
Flashbacks, black and white, like Vietnam footage across the screen.
PTSD of bringing the vibes.
They got shit for their layering issues. Like, people were calling them out, which I didn't even think about the layering issues when we were talking about it. But just even looking at like this little Santa mask, things like this.
No, there was one that was really.
That one's supposed to be falling off, I'm assuming, right? It's not meant to look like that.
I'd hope not.
No, there's one.
It's meant to be like falling off. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. But there was definitely some layering issues on some of the stuff. So obviously that got the guy, people shit as well. But if you guys know what they're talking about, is the Wubs is from Squashua, who does the wavy apes. He threw together a quick collection called Wubs as like a joke to it. And they seem to be doing a little bit better than the Cubs.
It's kind of like
my favorite part about these is that they are purposely meant to like kind of troll it. Maybe you can call it a dick move. Maybe you can. It's up to you. Like, however you want to look at it. Like, the traits just don't line up. There's some of them where like the layering is all off. Like, the nose is and the eyes are through the hat here and stuff.
That's
I mean, if that's the truth of how the other project is, I mean, it's not. Yeah, you can't get mad at them for. It's not like it's one thing to go after someone and try and like humiliate the artist for themselves, like tell them to like never pick up a pen. But if this is just something that could have, it's not that the art skills weren't there, it's that the time wasn't taken to make sure that these were all done correctly. The art's fine, there's just little small details, and that's what makes the difference between hey, good first attempt, great job, between that and like a real project that we've seen. When we're talking about things like the marketing that Goombles is doing and Mallard is doing, and then you see this and they have, it looks like something we do, to be honest. I'm sure if us three were like, hey, we're going to release 1,000 NFTs, bet your ass that some of those traits and hats and stuff, like, oh, his ear is bleeding through the hat, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? It feels like something we do in Photoshop.
Yep. Well, August 2021, these things both would have minted out.
Are you buying one right now, Tommy?
Yeah, I was just throwing it out there. I was going to do a little giveaway because also shout out to
I love it. Okay.
Shout out to Toe Dipper over here. He donated a few of them to give away tonight as well. So you got that here. Shout out to Toe Dipper showing up. Minting page once you mint is hilarious.
The fact that they got this up and running so fast is wild.
I think this is where it goes, like, just buying art just to have some fun. Like, this has no utility to it, all right? Like, there's nothing to this other than what it is what it is.
Well, I think
either buy it or not.
Goes to show you too, like how fast someone can create a project and get it up and to really do your research on when you're looking at all these projects and what you want to invest your money into.
Yeah,
is the fact that he was able to create a collection and get it up and running with a website where it mints this fairly quickly is impressive and scary at the same time.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, full disclaimer over here: don't go buy these unless you want to. I don't know this will ever do anything other than sit in your wallet and you can have a laugh at it. But yeah, don't waste your money if you guys are just trying to get a little nifafah here on that. But yeah, we'll have some of these
to give away. That's a good point, TJ. I just want to say that's actually a really smart point too, TJ. Like the fact that to show how quickly you can kind of get something like this up and going, especially with where AI and stuff is at right now. Because that was probably the fun part for him, because he might, I don't know if he used AI prompts for this, but if he was using something along those lines and then letting it just kind of come up, because the AI will have those kind of fuck ups naturally on its own. So if he was just picking the ones that were like, hey, this one looks great, but this one, the eye's going through the crown, I'm taking that one. It's hilarious. Especially, and then it's also just kind of a weird move, hey, you're going to have critics, especially as the space gets bigger and bigger, more people are going to have opinions, especially when they're spending money on it. But to kind of like blame everyone and be like, oh, I was trying to bring the vibes back, it's all your guys' fault. It's like, nah, I mean, obviously this isn't his art, but if you have problems like that with your art, you can't blame the community for not being enthusiastic about buying something like that. It's like, man, you didn't take the time to make sure that all of your NFTs came out correctly, and then you're going to blame us and be upset with us that we kind of clowned on it. Skill issue. I'm sorry, you got to do better than that.
Yeah,
it's 2023. It's not.
I just felt like that mint. I feel like that mint was kind of just came out of nowhere too fast, and to really get something to like mint out right now, you really got to put the time in with the community, build that up, get a good like base of people. Because a lot of people are going to tell you probably they're going to mint, and they're probably not going to mint. They may support you a little bit, but in reality, if they have a gut feeling of what it really is, they're not going to support it either. So it's gotta have something to it. And I just felt like for me personally, it kind of came out of nowhere a little bit. It'd only been around for a couple months. I've seen it, it kind of capitalized a little bit off like the Sappy Seal logo, kind of going with that kind of vibe. But when it's just like vibes, and that's it really, maybe like a platform to like, I don't know if it was rating or something like that they were going to get up and running soon, but you just got to have more to it than that. I think I can understand being maybe frustrated, right? If I got clowned on and then somebody made a collection about me and that collection did better than my collection, I can understand being frustrated as a personal perspective, but also could kind of just have a good laugh at it. Cause I want to say that Squashua and the founder.com talked to each other about this. And I think even at one point, I think at one point, even Squashua offered to give him a percentage of the mint funds raised from this. A small percentage to do that. I don't know if that actually ever happened, or if he honored that or not, but I did see that they were talking about that. So at least he was like, look, man, like we took this, inspired a little bit of a joke, we'll give you a little bit back. Did he have to do that? No.
I don't know why, but I kind of like it.
I'm saying it's just dumb, stupid art. It's nothing more and nothing less, right?
Wow, look at that one. That was great.
But I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, just an art piece
with the singer in the mouth. I just think it's the upside down head with the eyes and nose on top. It's great.
Yeah, if you guys feel like spending 15 ADA just to spend 15 ADA because you want something in your wallet to look at, great. If you're expecting like life-changing gains from this, I don't think this is the spot for you. But yeah, some of these look really cool.
If you're ever gonna take financial advice from the show, definitely go buy one of these, is what we're saying.
Yeah, Tom, hit him with the Fafa.
No, this is the one time it's not in the Fafa. This is the Fa. This is the real deal right here. Go buy these and you can quit tomorrow. Forget the 401k. You're set.
Also, I don't know what I got. I'm gonna get off this little screen here. I wanted to pull up did I min it? Because I didn't see it come through my wallet, or if it did come through, I didn't look at it. You guys want to do some giveaways real quick? We're an hour into the show. If you could been hanging out for a bit.
I think they sent you a Cubs instead.
Giveaway? Let's do it.
Well, we got a few to give away, but I've also just minted one too, so we can do that as well. I did mint one. All right. Here's what we got here, boys. This is what we minted here.
Right.
We got a
the pink pig.
I actually like it.
This one is probably one of the more normal looking ones, to be honest with you.
Actually, I like it.
That's not bad. We're gonna give it away over there. I love that the tie is coming above his like chin. The trades are great. I love that they're having fun with that.
Face Gucci Sunny.
What's that?
Gucci Sunny is the face. It says
Gucci Sunny. All right.
Let's take the year I was born. Nice.
And then also we've got 3 of these here as well, from NFT Toad. We'll do 2 of these right now, and then we'll do the other 2 at the end of the show. Let's run with that. Keyword over here for tonight.
Let me get it up.
What are we putting, dude?
Hold on, I gotta get it up real quick.
That work, TJ?
Let me see. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna do 2 of these for giveaway tonight. Just have some wubs, a wubby, as they call them over here. And then we'll run another giveaway at the end of the night. Shout out to NFT Dodo as well. Your keyword. Let me know when you're ready, TJ.
We're in a while. I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go ahead and put an exclamation mark in front of the word no neck. And you guys will be entered in to win a wubby over here. If you guys are just tuning in, just type it in. Don't worry about it. Just type it in.
And if you can't type it in, hit that sub button, wait a minute, then type it in.
Hey, that's some Nafafa for you right there.
No, that's Fa.
Oh, okay. Fa.
Fun advice.
Yo, check out the little Sneks hanging out there, just sneaking like the Grinch down here in the bottom right. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. No neck, dude. I love when the vibes like this come back, where you can just have some fun with some stuff. I mean, and the people speak, man. Like the community speaks. Like they're gonna tell you what they like and what they don't, and you can't tell them, "Fuck you guys, you don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah, I'll chase you out.
You can, but no, you can do that. But people vote with their wallet, man. And I'll be honest with you, I just minted one of these. I didn't mint a cub. but they also were an 85 ADA.
Ooh, true.
Now, if his were 15 ADA, maybe, you know, if you get that low barrier to entry, maybe you could have got a better base over there to start it out. It's a tough market right now, just for the vibes, you know.
You can't type no neck in Dusty. Let me see if I can.
You can't type no neck.
Oh, you're eligible. It says you typed it. Maybe it could counted your sentence on that.
Yeah, it could be capital and stuff too. You know,
well, I think it counted it within a sentence.
Oh, I got you. All right, how many we got?
We have 12 eligible.
All right, that's 12 out of 32. Hey, people vote with their walls and their their chat. Now let's go ahead and roll it.
5, 4, 3, 2. Shiny, congrats, dude. I actually really like that one you minted too, Tommy.
Yo, there you go, shiny. Congrats over here. Fixed.
I don't think Shiny won before. You never really staged the whole live stream.
No, dude. Shout out to Shiny for showing up, dude. All you. Where's the second one?
I don't know how many doing.
2.
Okay. D5 FOMOFO. Congrats.
And D5 FOMOFO. There you go. Congrats to you two, man.
Open a ticket.
Yeah, Johnny, you know where to find us. That's funny.
Solid. That was
good. Shout out to Shiny and D5. Yeah, open a ticket.
But seriously.
That's funny.
And then answer your ticket.
Yeah, you can close it out too. GG. Hey, we got 2 more of those later down the line, guys. And if you guys want to mint them, they're 15.8 over on their website. Nafas. Nafafa. What else we got going on tonight, guys?
I don't know. Check one of your 75 tabs you have open.
I'm trying to close a few of them out.
We were talking something about the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas, something.
We have OMEN too.
Oh, we got a few things, boys. We got the next hour to fill up. Is what we got. So we're gonna go out of order.
Rez sent 2 to the wallet.
3 more. One Lambo. Hey, I agree, Farmer Ass. One Lambo.
Shiny said, "Thanks, guys. On the phone to my boss, quitting."
All right, guys. Hey, when's the last time we talked some Snek?
Snek.
I'm a Snek. When is it's been a while, huh?
I think since we did the energy drinks really last time, the review.
Oh man, that's when
we got deep into it.
Where is that? Yo, shout out to the Snek. Blue citrus. I still got the can just hanging out next door.
How many have left?
I only drank 2 of them, so I got a bunch of Snek energy. Just fresh off.
Try one.
Dude, I'm just here with the drinks, dude. You got the Snek, you got the Mallard right here. We're just
how many Mallards you get? 4 of them?
I got 8 total, so I got 1 right here, and then I got the Snek behind. We're chilling, boys. Merch plugs.
Yo, bring me a can Saturday.
I got you. I can bring you.
I need the pack too.
Yeah, I got you, and I'll get you your necklace too. Like, hey, let's just keep it moving.
The neck? I don't have a necklace. Tom has needs a necklace.
Oh, you got your? Oh yeah, you got yours.
Yeah, you gotta get mine still. Yeah.
Okay. Yo, shout out to Snek though over here.
I was gonna send one too. No, don't tell him. A wallet full of wubs.
Dude, did you guys get a chance to see the video yet for Snek? They're always onboarding over here.
Absolutely.
But they
actually have not seen this one yet.
I actually have them. I had them still have notifications on from them from when like it was first all going down, so I didn't miss stuff. I just never turned them off. Let's
play this video over here for TJ. Because if not, you want to get a little holiday. Let's even get in holiday cheer over here for TJ. Let's bring the vibes all the way up for TJ to experience this video real quick. We're gonna mute this. We're gonna pull this back. We're gonna share this one more time. Well, don't share. Or worry not over here, TJ. All right, I'm sharing. I'm trying to click share screen. Share. Can you hear me?
That's really loud. There you go. Make it bigger. Yep.
Copyright strike from Snek.
No, we should done a Christmas card like Step Brother style.
Oh, that would have been great right there.
Yeah, just a fun NFT.
Dude, that would have been great. Right there.
I've been perfect.
But no, that video right now. So Snek is always, you know, they've onboarded a ton of people into the Cardano ecosystem when they went crazy earlier in the year. And here they have partnered up with 19 different projects for a massive onboarding event where you can essentially send some holiday cards to your loved ones over here and onboard them into the Cardano ecosystem for $20 US, shipping within the United States over here through PayPal. You can pay, send it out to your closest friend, and then from there you can onboard them. It'll actually, in partnership with Vesper, right here, you can actually scan a QR code, get Vesper wallet, and when you scan that, it actually gives you a small percentage allocation of all those 19 different partner projects coins, puts them into your wallet, and now boom, you're part of the Cardano ecosystem over here. And they did the same thing over at NFTLV, had a very similar thing as far as onboarding goes. They dropped one of these over in your for Aeonium Sky at NFTLV, and on the back of it had a QR code, basically to install like Vesper and stuff like that. You'd basically install Vesper wallet. Yeah, you can't see the code. You're not going to see the code. You got a free NFT, but you literally just scan this right here and did everything right inside of the wallet, and you can write down your recovery phrase afterwards if you want or not. Just lets you know you're not backed up. But it was easy as just literally downloading the app, scanning it, and boom, there you go. So Snek over here just doing the work.
Creative, capitalizing on the season. I love it.
And on top of that too, just it's good to see like that other projects are all getting in on the fun and getting people to, hey, this is what we got going on over here. Take a look at us, and maybe who knows what this will be worth one day, if it's worth anything, but maybe you'll make your $20 back over time if you hold on to it long enough. I don't know. Maybe.
It's only $20. Roll the dice, right? What if it's a boat?
That's a second. Hey, what is that from?
That's from Family Guy, when they win like the lottery or whatever, and the guy's like, all right, you can either take this boat home or you can take what's in the mystery box. And Lois is like, oh, we definitely need to take the boat. And Peter's like, Lois, shut up. Take the mystery box. It could be anything. What if it's a boat?
Yeah, I've seen that actually. That was funny.
So dumb. I love these little cards, dude. The Snek graphics and stuff, they look good, man. They're fun. Shout out to the Snek with the energy drinks and stuff too. They've come so far. I love this. They got the Ethereum logo here with the Snek going through it. That's funny.
That's good.
I like this a lot, man. But that's really cool, and it's super easy to do this. If you guys have not had a Vesper wallet, I highly recommend you guys check out Vesper. I've been using it exclusively right now. I don't even go on my computer half the time anymore when I'm not here. I just go on the phone. It's that easy.
I do need it down. Like you were telling about that last night, all the features that it has to it. It does seem like I won't need to bring my laptop anymore to mint things with it.
Oh yeah, no, you literally don't need to do anything with the laptop. It's got the browser in it. My best part about it is the nodes for Hunt. If you own any Hunt token, you can speed up your swap speeds and stuff like that. Let's see if yeah, I mean you can. I'm trying to figure out. Now you're not going to see everything on there, but yeah, you can kind of see my phone a little bit right here. You got like the little Vesper wallet. You got your tokens.
I downloaded it last year at CNFT Con. We got invited to test the beta out, but I didn't really do anything. I didn't do too much with it, I should say.
Yeah, it's hard to see right here, but you got like the boost for like the node level, depending on what you have. So your swaps go faster. And it's all, dude, it's all on your phone, man. You can do everything you need to do. Vesper, highly recommend people checking that out right now. Just checking my wallet actually too. But yeah, no, dude, back to Snek anyway. Shout out to Snek. Shout out to all the different projects. Yeah. You got a lot of, look at all these top tier projects too.
Res, I did not mint Turtle Syndicate villains.
Oh, I saw that those were dropping. I did not mint those either.
Turtle Syndicate was not, no.
Not over there? Showing off my speed. Can you imagine? That sounds bad in context over there.
Yeah, that was It's for our After Dark stream, actually.
I guess, can you move your...
So we go over to Kick.
Yeah,
we should have been
absolutely.
streaming on Kick too.
Should have been. Hey,
Next time.
Snek. Well, do you guys want to? I think we'll end the show with a new project. Let's go with one though that has definitely established itself as one of the big projects inside the space. Have you guys been following the Cornucopias news recently?
Yes.
What do you know about it, Fuji?
You told me something about it yesterday. I forgot.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Cornucopias over here caught the. I mean, so they've been getting a lot of attention recently from just the game access that the different community members have, which us included. We've got a chance to play it, and they just dropped a big update recently. You got a big YouTuber, gaming YouTuber over here. He's got a couple 100,000 subs. He's doing, they're finding this game now over here. I don't know how that's going to look over on Twitter.
It's fine.
But you can see, you can see the through StreamYard, whatever.
But
you can see they got night tracks now. Yeah. So we did the day tracks now. They got night tracks going on right now.
They got some awesome. And they could be some chaos too.
Yeah. My man needs to practice a little bit right now. So when he starts showcasing this off, man, I feel like I would hit every wall though, to be honest, at night.
I was gonna say he's moving pretty quick. I feel like he's going way faster than you ever got to, Tommy. You were doing something wrong, I feel like.
Real quick, Eddie Z's been crushing the streams on
Cornucopias.
He's been grinding hard on that.
Dude, Eddie has been really grinding. He's been getting like personal bests and times and things like this on Cornucopias. So definitely go check out Eddie over there if you guys have not.
His stream to watch how to play the game for sure.
Well, so Cornucopias, they dropped like a new update over here. The Sunrise Social, they got a whole bunch of new updates. If you guys are in the pre-access like testing part right now, I think they just opened it up to rare land holders too. So you saw a little run on lands for Cornucopias. If you held previously any of the legendary or mythic assets, you're able to go ahead and get into the test, download the extension and stuff like that, the launcher, and get a chance to play. Well, now you're able to do that. I think if you hold a rare land. So they're starting to slowly roll it out to all the holders. They got like, night and day cycle going on, updated weather systems. They're testing all this stuff, but also doing with the community, which I think is dope. But outside of that, it gained a lot of attention because what's his name? Alex Becker over.
That's it. That's what you told me.
Alex Becker he's got a big crypto personality, big into crypto gaming.
Got his own game too, yeah.
Yep, and Neo Tokyo, the citizens are something that these are like I think the entry level ones are like the more accessible ones right now. I want to say these are the ones that are super expensive. Yeah, like $44,000.
I was gonna say, what are they at right now? Yeah,
18.5 ETH, 18.5 ETH floor price, something crazy like that. I think I don't know too much about this, to be honest with you. Why these are so expensive, other than that they're like a big collective of like some of the top gaming communities throughout Web3, not just. It's on Ethereum, this NFT, but all these different games, it's a bunch of big giant collective for everybody. So Cornucopias got one of these. They got recognized by Alex Becker, and then there was a massive Cornucopias token buy over the last I forget which day it was. I got to look at top. A
ton of domes were being bought up. I saw over the weekend. I think it was Saturday or Friday or Saturday.
Yes, and then there was this buy right here. It's 705,000 ADA. That went into this, and you see the price spike right here. So on December 2nd, so 2 days ago, you see the price just jump, and that caught a lot of people's attention too, because that's a massive buy right there for a gaming token, right? And even funnier to that is that some guy posted that an instant $137,000 paper loss after one huge $7,000 buy. This guy literally lost 137,000 ADA's worth of value as soon as he bought this thing, because it rugged right after. Like if you see the chart, right, it went up and went right back, which is absolutely crazy to see. And I saw another post pretty much too that if he had used Dex Hunter, he would have saved a lot, like 10% of the fee doing it through an aggregator as well. But that caught a lot of people's attention. Now you've got a lot of big YouTubers like Cryptos Are Us talking about it. Other people, gaming YouTubers that are looking at it. And I think we're just getting started with Cornucopias right now. Like as far as like when we talk about Goombles, maybe on the mobile version, I feel like Web3 gaming, Cornucopias can sit up there with any chain. It's not just like a Cardano thing. And they're not just a Cardano thing, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but COPI, the token, was originally minted on Ethereum, then ported over to the Binance Smart Chain, and was traded there for a while before Cardano was able to have their native tokens. And then a portion, I forget, 25% maybe of the supply of Cornucopias or COPI was then minted over on the Cardano blockchain. And now they have their third thing over on Uniswap as well.
You bring up a good point too, because like you said, Goombles is great for the mobile side. Cornucopias is great for like the platform as far as like computer or console gaming goes. But it's got me thinking, I wish E3 was still a thing, because imagine all these Web3 games getting to showcase their games at like an E3 conference, not just Web2 games, but like really big and up and coming Web3 games getting to show what they have there. It can get different eyes or Web2 people on them, because they don't really have conferences like that anymore for gaming.
No, they'll still have E3.
They don't have E3 anymore. They haven't had it since 2019.
What do you mean?
They haven't had E3 since 2019.
They still have them online. They still hold the event.
Yeah, they have like different conferences, but it's not like the giant one.
It's not the giant main one that they used to like really showcase that they did all the time. They don't get
but they still do that. I
viewership.
mean, they've had E3 in the past couple of years. They're just online. They just don't have them because of California and their masks and stuff like that.
The viewership though is like completely down.
Yeah,
because of that. So I mean, I haven't watched it since 2018. Honestly, I used to watch it every single year.
They have it on there now, but yeah, it's not to the same extent anymore.
It doesn't get as much attention at all. Not nearly as much attention.
But like the Web3 side of things, like it gets exciting because if you can get the game quality that to the point where people are accustomed to, and you can bring the asset like management and ownership of your account, transferable assets, you can sell them. Marketability and just like creating your own brand inside of it, that there's a huge appeal to it. And I think Cornucopias has got like that appeal to it, from my opinion, especially after getting a chance to play like the early access thing. I don't know if I told you guys, but they have like that like holo cache thing I showed you guys when we were in there, where you had like 160 different collectibles inside the little alpha that you're able to get, like they're up from like common ones up to like mythic. And they did like a stream from a guy named Scruffy, like with the community, with Rob and them, where they went and did like a whole like speed run to go ahead and find all 160. Well, I went back on like a random Saturday. I wasn't doing anything, and I actually went and got all 160 of them, just because I was like, I'm a completionist. I just got to go ahead, and it allowed me to explore like the whole like actual like map and stuff. It took me like, I'm not gonna lie, probably like 4 hours to do it. And I just had a lot of fun just running around their world, exploring it, seeing all the cool stuff, and then getting a chance to like race. I think I enjoyed spending time there, and it wasn't about like the money, what I can make or anything. It was genuinely like enjoyable. So I think Cornucopias for me is one of those ones where I could see myself like, yeah, let's go sit down and let's play some games right now and enjoy it.
Well, it has like I hate to even use this phrase, but it has the Web2 feel to it as far as a game goes. It has an open world funness to it. It has the little mini games inside the game. It looks really good. It plays well. And like you said, I remember you were searching for those items in the game when you were even streaming at that one time, but I didn't realize there was that many though. That's a shit ton of stuff you could have found. That's great. And
yeah, they did it in a way where it allowed you to really test like the abilities of like stress test them on what you could break, like what the abilities you could use, like how feasible was it, like what the skill gap was it too hard, too challenging or not, and how just how players reacted, and they used that as a way to test that. But I love that, hey, maybe they said maybe, hey, collect them all, you never know what incentive that may give you in the future. Shout out to this community video over here as well, just playing that in the background. But yeah, I think
the talent from all these communities too is just awesome to see. I mean, you can really see how excited people get with the amount of time and effort they put into supporting their projects.
Absolutely.
Speaking of gaming, did you guys see the GTA trailer today?
Absolutely.
Ooh, I mean, it's been.
I was actually watching it. I was watching a streamer that streams GTA 5, and he started playing it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, because he's just like, oh, the leak's out, I'm gonna start playing. I'm like, there's no way they should be allowed to do this. Then I saw that actually Rockstar had tweeted it themselves.
I want to click these, but I'm scared to click it live. Let me try to find this somewhere else, just so I don't have something weird.
That on
Are we trying to watch it? Is that what we're trying to get into?
I mean, why not?
Have you seen it yet? I think you guys both
Yeah.
said you saw it, right?
I have seen it.
We don't have to watch it now if you don't want to.
Not to
We'll put it
watch
up.
it now, yeah. But I mean, it was solid. I'm excited about that. But seeing where that's going, it'll be interesting to see too with the things that they incorporate. I doubt, we're gonna see NFTs or anything like that in there. But it just how it rocks. How GTA 5 evolved from 2013 when we were first playing it online, Tommy, and just doing the same race over and over again at the beach. And dune buggies to like what it is now and how much money it makes. Because back then it was just kind of like, yeah, this is just Grand Theft Auto, but I can like run around and shoot Tommy now. There's no, it's the same game otherwise. To what it is now is totally different. So it'd be interesting to see too if they end up, if this goes in through the bull market, how they may affect each other.
Well, it's just crazy to see how it's evolved in the like Web3. Like you see like the IG live kind of thing going on, and like we're down in like South Florida. It looks like all the different like stereotypes, types of people that are out there, like pop culture references, and it just looks great too. So I can imagine how I've heard
graphics are insanely.
I heard rumors of like cryptocurrency being involved with this. I don't know how true that is or not, but that would be pretty crazy if that is involved in some way with it, because that would can you imagine GTA, one of the largest gaming franchises ever, implementing that, talking about a way to introduce a bull run for like crypto gaming. I mean that's crazy.
Absolutely nuts.
Yeah. You got a little bit of time. They're timing it right. 2025. They're onto something there.
A big game like this, if they're one of the first ones to actually really incorporate using crypto in any capacity, I feel like that'll help move the needle forward for other games to want to kind of dabble in crypto, because I think they're, like you guys are saying, they're a big name. Rockstar Games, Grand Theft Auto in general, they're a huge name. Everyone knows about them. So if they even just dip their toes into using crypto, I think a lot of people are going to be like, maybe we should try that out.
Well, then it opens the door for so many Web3 games to have a spotlight too.
Yep.
Like they just said, hey guys, you know what? Let's go. Then now is the time. And maybe big studios invest, or they find.
I was going to say more Web2 studios investing. Absolutely.
Yep. And then even if hey, there's an indie game, right? Like that, like, or one of these games that have been building for these few years, and then it gets, some steam behind it. People are voting with it. We want to play it. Hey, a big studio picks it up, and who knows? You've seen plenty of that stuff happen in the past, but it'll be interesting. I mean, we're on a verge of like a new technology and gaming. It's coming no matter what. It was just a matter of how and when, but it'll be here. I don't know.
100%.
Boys, is it time? What else? We talk about other projects that have updates.
Yeah, OMEN project.
That's what I'm saying. I said, is it time for something new?
It is 100%.
It is. I think so.
Ah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Dusty Def. We did see, I've seen your comments, not to ignore that over there about Change of War, because I know you always rock that PFP. I'll be interested to see you guys as well. When you guys say that Corn is coming soon. You guys are coming soon. Corn's doing their thing right now, but Change of War is the game that you need to watch out for because it's coming. Definitely curious to learn a little bit more.
100%.
Yeah, new project, guys. Man, there's been, like, we talk about new stuff minting when we were just joking about the Cubs thing and things like that, but there's a difference between like community hype and then like some people just being like, yo, that's some really cool artwork. What is this? And then if you mix a little bit of like community with some really good artwork, that's when you can get some fun things to start happening. And OMEN seems to be kind of dialing in that realm right now. Have you guys got a chance to see this yet?
Yes, I have.
Tom, what about you?
I have, yes, absolutely.
Nice.
You guys are excited about this, right?
Yeah. I didn't, honestly, someone mentioned it last week on the live stream, but I didn't know too much or look into it at the time then. But now I did. Since then, I looked at it over the weekend. I was like, damn, this art is honestly really good. I love the uniqueness. And I was asking Tommy, I didn't realize this until I talked to Tommy. This reminds me of the Dan Ketsu collection on Matic. And he's like, oh, it's the same artist that did. I was like, oh, all right, that makes sense, because it's the little, I said felt a little grungier, and I liked it. Yeah.
So if you guys aren't familiar with Victor War, he did the collection, or helped out with the collection for Danketsu over on their Polygon mint, which we talked to Juice on in the team. He also does a lot of artwork for other projects and just custom pieces and things like that. He is one of the main artists on this project, and you can obviously see some of the art style inspired by that. Still one of my favorites he does with like the tight hoodie that got popularized obviously here on Cardano from OMEN. And it gets better. I mean, they did one for Danketsu, and I think this one just even made it look that much better. I'm a big fan of the way the faces are on this collection. Big and the just the quick thing behind it, OMEN is a project uniting all of, if you guys remember Nemonium or Nemo.
Yes,
yeah, he used to have the skulls back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I remember talking specifically to Cardano COPI about this. Remember way back when, like Nemonium, that I forget what it was. He did not, it wasn't hype skulls though at that time. Like they had their own like set of skulls, and it was very limited collection. And he's done some other collections that are uniting basically under this one now new updated collection. I guess I don't know if it's 10K. I think that's what I read over on this the post over in Discord.
Okay. Yeah.
But basically, he's going kind of old school with it. 150 ADA, no whitelist. If you own one of the old previous Nemonium collections over here, or in the policies you can find over on Discord, 69 ADA burn swap for eligible collections over here. And then there's a couple of different ways to get a swap or like free stuff with it if you own certain things. But yeah, 150 ADA. No
Showcase some of the other art though, Tommy. Show some other ones.
Oh yeah, I was just I was just getting to it here. My bad, TJ.
Come on now.
I'm sorry.
Get to it.
Well, the one we used over on thumbnail. Absolutely love the Snek trait, which obviously we talked about like some of the inspired stuff from Goombles.
That's how you do a snake. That's really
a
good.
Snek? Is that a snake? That's not a snake. That's a snake.
Snake.
Dude, that looks really cool. But yeah, some of the artwork from this looks insane. I love the collab traits too. Like this is the Mallard Order.
Fire. I love that thing.
It looks really well done. And there's another one they did, the Hosky jacket.
The Hosky jacket is really cool too.
Yeah, the Hosky jacket looks
amazing. Dope. I love that. I'd buy that jacket actually.
Would you?
Yeah.
Hey,
maybe minus I don't maybe need the ears part, but just the overall jacket looks nice.
I think the ears make it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Show up next week. I'll have cat ear headphones on.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Victor, 100%. Definitely an art style that I like for sure. I think a lot of people do over here. But yeah, the artwork for this stuff looks really, really well done, man. Like some of the sneak peeks, they keep posting more and more. And I'm like, yo, I got to get my hands on one of these things.
Absolutely.
Over here.
They did not mint yet. Crypto hands.
December 22nd.
Look at this one, the heart skull face. This is fire.
Yeah, this one's one of my favorites. But December 22nd is the mint. I don't know the exact time. It's 150 ADA if you don't hold one of their collections, and that's 69 ADA if you can like swap and burn if you do hold one of the old ones. And in some cases, I think you can do like a direct free swap or something if you hold certain ones. But it's basically Nemonium doing like uniting all their stuff under one thing. And this collection is called OMEN right here. And a lot of the common theme behind this, though, is just that people love the artwork. They're huge fans of it. It looks really good. These are great PFPs.
I was going to say, it looks like, honestly, like a project that we've kind of like a mix of other projects we've seen that have been successful, that have kind of had a similar, I think, look, though. I think it looks good. He brings, obviously, his own style to it. Like, TJ, you recognize that. Just be more curious to see kind of how inspired some of the art gets. Like I like some of the things that he has shown with the amount of releases they've had. The more important one is I don't think I've seen anything that I really disliked.
Right.
None of them have been like, oh, what's up with this one? You know what I mean? Sometimes we do see those projects where it's like, oh yeah, great. This 101 looks good, or this one's cool. But like these three, what the fuck? I hate this trait. I haven't seen any of those so far. They've all looked fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that makes more sense. I didn't know that much of the backstory. Like you said, that if it's really grounded and based on that art, it definitely makes sense for them to go hard on that because they do look good.
Well, the art really showcases the talent that he has too, because you could even just tell by the line work and the shadows and the shine that he puts on, like just the features of the lighting effects on the image, on the 2D image itself. It not being a 3D image, you can see all the lighting on that. It looks really good. It's really well done.
And from what I read over on the Discord and things, that is that like if you own some of their previous collections or earn certain traits over there, you can mint to potentially have higher chances to mint rare traits. Like they're referencing this Calvaria thing over here. I wanted to look that up real quick. If you Calvaria. From Nemonium over. Yeah, so they've got a 4804 right now. So I don't know how many of them, maybe it was 3 of them or something. If you hold like certain policy IDs, you get a better chance to mint those rare traits over there. But yeah, this is Nemonium. He was always known for like the skulls over there. The Nemonium DAO. I remember the fauna. Remember these back in the day, the fauna skulls?
Oh yeah,
I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, these are this takes.
This was one of the drops too. We got one of those with our angel baby.
Oh yeah,
I think we maybe said it reminded us of the Mars attack with the alien with the hair on it.
Yeah. Or these are from 417 of 22, the Nemonium skulls, with the fauna ones. But the original ones, I remember.
Shout out to Victor in the chat. Absolutely, man, your artwork's phenomenal. We love it.
Yo, Victor, what is up, man? Appreciate you joining us over here. It's good too. I got a chance to meet Victor over at NFTLV this year. Really nice guy. Cool. Yeah, he's hanging out over at the Mallard booth. Has some cool artwork up. But yeah, dude, I'm a big fan of Nemo stuff from early on. I never really got in early because I remember the prices for these things were like crazy high.
Crazy. Yeah, that was a little before us when they really took off.
I don't remember. I gotta remember, like, maybe this is the original ones. Maybe not. I mean, that's a crazy high right there, actually, to be honest with you. But yeah, anyway, back to Omen over here. December 22nd is the date.
Yo, look at those laser eyes, though. I know we've seen laser eyes, but those are sweet.
Dude, your artwork is really, I think a lot of people resonate with it. And you do a great job from the dang cats. I love this tight hoodie, man. I would buy one. Just alone, just to own one of these. You get easy PFP rock right there. And yeah, these are more. I love that there's an homage to Nemo right here, in collaboration with him to the skull itself. I love that. But yeah, Tom, like you were saying, like there isn't one of these where I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. Like everything that I've seen so far, I like.
Yeah, I'm in this. For sure.
No, I'm digging them.
Look at this
the
too.
actual art.
At Omen, we care about transparency, a live update on what we're working on currently. So they even tell you how far along they are with everything, even in live time, which that's just really nice. I love that over there. So yeah, here's all your Q&A if you want to go to nemonium.art. 158 a mint price. It tells you what the 75 OG Nemonium holders get: a free 1-of-1 burn swap, and to do a 1-of-75 OG trait. So there is some stuff, incentives that we're warning their holders who were with them, which is nice, right? In uniting something under one collection, it's good that you get an incentive. And I want to say, Victor, I don't know if you can confirm it or not. I thought I read that it was a 10K collection over here, and it'll be an open mint.
So. I hope it is, because
I love this right here, man. This looks really cool. That one looks really nice. I don't know. I mean, all of them look good.
They all look great.
Like you said, I haven't seen one that I don't like.
Yeah, besides 10K.
Yeah, that one's going to be a tough one to find. One that I think it'll be more. It won't be like I hate this whole set of them or this whole set of traits. It'll just be like I love this trait, and that's why I went with it.
Yeah. Yes, and there it is from Victor himself. Yes, it's going to be a 10K collection. So there you go. Yeah, Toe Dipper said itching to mint anything I'm in. 150 ADA, not too much, although ADA's price is starting to get a little crazy. So hopefully ADA doesn't go too crazy from then until now. But I'm in. I definitely will be looking to pick a couple of these up, I think.
100%. Sure. We have to get some for our wallet too, honestly.
100%. Damn, this one looks
Damn, that one's sick. I didn't see that one.
Bro, I feel like I did scroll and look at these all day.
I don't know. These all just look rare.
Well, dude, his art style looks so good, man. I know a lot of people are a fan of it. I love the Nemo skulls over here. Outside of that, I'd love to know a little bit more about what it is the plan is for the collection, like why 10K, and what is like the overall goal. If this is looking obviously to be into the next like bull run coming up, like you want a nice large community. It's tough to sell a 10K mint out, especially in the market that we're in. So but the artwork helps, right?
We should get him on the show after the new year. We have some dates open up.
Yeah, I'd love to get a chance to talk to the guys. That would be fun. Should definitely do that. Man, I'm gonna keep just scrolling over here. But yeah, if you guys are interested in at all, December 22nd, 150 ADA. Keep an eye on it. Omen over here. And shout out to Victor for showing up over in chat. Shout out to Nemo for sharing the stuff over in Twitter and stuff today. And shout out to the community, man. I know that a lot of people in the community are big fans of this. So the Hosky jacket, dude, I love that. That looks so good. Do I have a link to the website? Yes, I'll put it over here in chat for you guys. It's just nemonium.art, but here you go.
I have it. I can post this. You need it already. You already have it?
Yeah, I just sent it. There you go. Yeah, nemonium.art. The Discord's in there as well. I think they just opened up the Discord again recently. At one point it was shut down for just holders. So I think it's back open for them. But yeah, big shout out to Nemonium over there. And if you guys are interested in picking up some of the PFPs or previous collections to get rare stuff, you can go ahead and read on the website a little Q&A about what each holder gets and then go do your thing.
And there's no time yet, right?
No time that I've seen yet.
Yeah, no time, I don't think yet.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. Shout out to that. Boys.
No, it's exciting.
100%. You know what's crazy right now is that I feel like we're like on that cusp, right? Like we're getting that bull market price going. You know, ADA's getting a little more pricey. NFT projects are some of them are starting to pick back up a little bit. Big updates. I feel like we're there. The roller coaster is just starting right now.
And I don't mind little, you know, hills and valleys. Of course, it's gonna happen, but I want to be like going up still. I don't want to go back down to 20-25 cents. Don't want that again.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of would love it one more try, like this train to go there.
I mean, I would like it when my tax returns come back. Then I'll do that. Just go in.
Yeah. Oh man.
We still have 3 giveaways to do.
We do have 3 giveaways to do. I think Oside also in our chat said something. I don't know if that was included in that or not.
Let's see. How many do we have of those?
I think I saw him, or maybe I didn't see him. I don't know. To be honest with you.
No, you did say that. I was gonna say maybe we have 2. Oh, we have 3. We do have 3. Oh no, we have 5. We have 5.
We have 5?
Yes.
Boys, hey, everybody, we're in luck tonight. We got 5 we got 5 giveaways.
Let's go.
Wait, no, we don't. You didn't send 2 of these out. We only have 3. Sorry.
Oh, I got one. I got one in my wallet that I got to give
away.
away.
There's 5 in our wallet.
We got 2 of those to give away. We got 3 left, and I've got 1, so I got 4. We got 4 of them.
Rez, what the hell is even that?
So, what the hell even is that?
The daddy chill. That video is so funny.
It's so
playable.
It's so funny.
I like the name.
Look at the shirt. Okay, let me see. Okay, I see it. Has a wizard hat. Daddy chill. I didn't know that was a trait. That's funny as shit.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
That's one of the giveaways.
What is this? Playable. I do not know about it. Making video games that allow you to own all your earned assets. Nexus is live and playable. I feel like I've heard of Nexus. Web3 like shooter. But I don't know enough about it, but now I need to know about it. I'd be down to play the Nexus. I've heard of that game actually. It's like is it third person shooter? Yeah, it's on the Epic Game Store. Boys, maybe this is for the game night right here. Nexus is live and playable.
What is it?
It's a shooter. Maybe this is something we need to go on the next game night.
Is it on Cardano or just?
No, it's just a game. I don't know what. It's a Web3 game. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably not Cardano.
Free to play?
Yeah, it's on the Epic Game Store.
Oh, that's sweet.
Reminds me of.
I wasn't really paying attention to you talking before. It's a Web3 game on Epic?
It's on the Steam store on right here. The MOBA. Store.Epic Games.
Oh, but it's not like it's a Web2 game, but it's free.
Well, I think no, it's you can own your assets though. So it's blockchain NFT.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, cool.
See, there you go, boys. You learn a little bit something about new every day.
There you go, Epic Games.
9/2/23. Maybe we need to bring this into our game night, boys.
Absolutely, we need to bring it in. We'll give it a try. Also, on our game nights, it doesn't mean just us playing. We want you guys to play with us or join our lobby. That's what the game night was always intended for. It wasn't just to watch us play. We wanted you guys to play with us.
Yeah, we need to rotate. Speaking of game night, since we're here, shout out to here's our Kick channel. You guys, we're gonna plug this a little bit so we can get some followers. We may do game nights that aren't even like official game nights on the channel once a month. We just may just randomly start streaming on Kick. So if you guys have not followed us, go ahead and click on the link here and chat. If you make an account, if you're not, go follow us over there. We're trying to get some followers, boys and girls. That's in the FOF for you right there. Shout out to the I Hate Pants and Curly
Fortnite.
Yeah, Curly Knox. Shout out to Eddie Z for hanging out and playing. We won 4 games that night over here. We were crushing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Over here, we even did the whole intro thing. I don't even know. I haven't looked back. You guys watch this at all? No. I was curious to see what it looked like. Yeah, we got the whole game set up.
We have to have one of us share sound because it is kind of boring, like not hearing any game sounds.
You have to definitely. I was gonna say it is kind of like
someone has to share it.
Yeah, okay. It is a little off. It just kind of like throws the vibes off with the music. Even it's just
Because like when we're not talking, it's just silent. You're just watching gameplay.
I was gonna say we get so focused. That's the problem. Yeah, we get so focused that there's no noise at all. It's just us. That's why I can't even turn my camera on because it'll just be me like this. Like the whole time, like leaning like way too close to my screen to try and see
looking
shit.
Like Ace Ventura, people.
Well, I get so like just gamer face, like on my mouth, just I'm like looking stupid, dude. God, don't pause that and clip that. I'm out, bailing out. But yeah, go follow us if you guys have not done that yet.
All right, so we have the 3 Wubbies.
Oh yeah, Wubs.
This is one of them. Courtesy of Rez. Daddy chill.
Oh, come on. All right. Well, that's got to be the first keyword.
Oh, no. Let me put it in there.
Nobody knows.
Got it. He just...
All right. How many we got? We got 4 of these to give away?
You gave away 2. You have 1. Yes, there's 4 in here. There's 5 in here, but we're giving away 1 shiny.
There you go. There's your keyword right here, everybody. If you guys want some Wubbies, show us some Wub over in the chat by hitting that like button. And maybe subscribe if you guys are lurking, showing up tonight. Your keyword is Daddy Chill.
I did not think we were making it 2 hours tonight, but we crushing it.
Dude, we're always crushing it. I don't know which my soundboards are what anymore.
You need to go back on there. You need to add that one.
Which one?
No, the Daddy Chill one.
Ooh. Daddy Chill one over here. Give me a second before this ends. Daddy Chill.
That's definitely a soundboard.
Oh, it's got to be, right?
Absolutely.
Download MP3. Oh, we're getting it in here. Give me a 1 tick over here, TJ.
You need the response too, because the response is great as well. What the hell is even that?
What the hell is even that? Yeah, we'll mess around with that. How many people we got in
there? We have 8 eligible, 25 watchers, but doesn't mean everyone wants it.
I got it. You guys hear that? Or no?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Love it. Top right. That's so good. All right, let's test this out over here. So your keyword tonight, if you guys are looking to enter and win a Wubby, is
Daddy Chill.
I don't know. That's it's a different one.
It sounds so much weirder when you hear it in audio form.
It does sound weird. It's funny. It just sounds weird.
What the hell is even that?
There you go. I like that.
His reaction is so amazing.
It's so good.
He's so mad in the video.
He's so like just like doesn't understand what's happening.
Am I doing back to back like 3 of them in a row?
Whoa.
Daddy Chill.
I'm leaving. I should have closed it down all that. Terrible. That was my fault.
Oh man. All right, yeah, let's run this, TJ.
Just one for this one?
What the hell is even that?
Oh, wrong one. But yeah.
Let's knock out all 3.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Juan Crown. Congrats, a new winner. That's the first
Congrats, dude. Juan Crown. Yo, shout out to the people lurking over in chat. Awesome. Love that.
All right, next one. Hawkeye Jake, another new one. Nice. Congrats.
Yo, we got all the counts showing up over here. Congrats to you guys. That's
Curly Knox. Congrats.
There it is. Yo, congrats to you guys over here. Hawkeye Jake and Juan. If you guys are not over in the F35 Discord, it is pinned at the top of this chat. Make sure to go ahead and join and open a ticket over there for us. We apologize for anybody who has opened a ticket and we have not gotten back to you yet. We've been taking a lot longer to respond to stuff. But if you guys put a ticket in tonight, we'll go ahead and make sure to get to that. Get that out to you guys. Just screenshot your username from YouTube and the ticket, and then just put your wallet address, and we'll get those sent out. Some wubbies. And also shout out to NFT Toe Dipper, shout out to O-Side, shout out to Squashua, or I guess let me mint that and give that away to you guys. And shout out to Cubs for inspiring it all. Shout outs to the shout outs, you know?
All right, I just wrote everyone's name down just in case they don't have a ticket right away.
Yep. Keep on keeping on, guys, you know?
Keeping on.
Also, listen to Shiny over here as some Nafafa. You should all like and subscribe now, y'all. And join the Discord. You know?
It's a good time.
It's a good time. You know, TJ? Is it time to go to what I think it's time to go to, TJ?
I wanted to click it earlier. Yes, I wanted to click it earlier so bad. Are we closing it down?
I think we got some closing comments here for wrapping it up, rocking it up on the back end. Tom,
all right,
any last minute comments here, Tom?
Nothing?
I feel like we're not dressed this. I gotta like whip off my sunglasses or something and give a kick-ass like outro line or something like that.
All right, well.
Oh, you're a copy. You got it. You feeling it? You go. You got it. Go.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, chat. We appreciate you guys joining us tonight.
It's been a great time hanging out with you guys.
We appreciate everybody to make sure you go like, subscribe, hang out,
and we will catch you guys on Friday. Peace, motherfucker.